guitar buddies, that was the Shadows classic Nivram, especially for my friend Peter. Okay, so we've got two guitars playing here, and I've combined those into a one guitar arrangement. But let's just look at the individual lines first. So the top guitar line I was playing was G, B, A, C, B, C, B, A. So it's 3, 7, 5, 8, 7, 8, 7, 5. And the harmony to that I was playing B, D, C, E flat, D, E flat, D, C. So on the G string, 4, 7, 5, 8, 7, 8, 7, 5. So I combine those into one guitar part by playing 4 and 3 on the G and E strings, that's B and G. And playing those with hybrid picking, so I'm picking the bottom note with my pick and using my middle finger for the top string. And so I've got B and G, then 7 and 7, D and B. And the rest of the lick I was playing as a half bar, just on the G and E strings. So just using that hybrid picking to miss out the B string. Then 8 and 8 with my little finger. And then a trill, which is just hammering a little bar across 8 and 8. Back to 7 and 7. Back to 5 and 5. So. So I play that twice, and then I'm playing G and B again, up to D and B, so 4 and 3 to 7 and 7, back to 4 and 3, then, because I'm going to an E minor chord now, I've got a G and an E, on this time on 5 on the D string, and 5 on the B string, and again, playing that the same method, just using the pick on the D string and my finger on the B string. So in individual guitars, we've got one guitar playing E minor arpeggio, G, B, G, E, 3, 7, 3, 5, and another guitar playing B, D, B, G. 4, 7, 4 on the G string to 5 on the D string, and together we've got, yeah. And then the first time we have one guitar playing, so I'm playing an open G, C, C sharp, D. So that's open 5, 6, 7 on the G string. Then D, E, G. 5, 7 on the A string to 5 on the D string. And the harmony I was playing was so I was playing, adding that underneath. A sharp, B. So on the D string, that's 7, 8, 9. So, and then I think the second guitar plays G, E, G. So just playing 5 and 5 together on the A and D strings. E on 7 on the A string, just a single note. End on a G on 5 on the D string. That lets you put the two guitars together. So yeah. And then we've got a repeat. And this time, playing it slightly different, because I think the second guitar player is now here. Slightly more bluesy a lick. G, A, B flat, G, E, G. While the first guitar is playing the same thing. So putting those two together, I played. So this time we're starting on 5 and 5 on the G and D strings. So we've got G and C. Then A and C sharp. 7 and 6. And B flat and D. And then the same, end. 5 and 5. 7 to 5. Just a slight variation the second time and when we return to it. But to be honest, you could get away with playing either on any occasion. They're both very similar and fit the chords. So it's kind of up to you, you know, because obviously this is a one guitar arrangement of a two guitar song. So, and then we go to a little sequence of a B major arpeggio. So I'm playing, again this was played on two guitars, but I can just play double notes. So I'm playing B and D sharp on 9 and 8 on the D and G strings, to 8 sorry, and 7, D sharp and F sharp, then 7 and 7, F sharp and B, then moving up to 12 and 11 on the B and E strings, B and D sharp, then just shifting to 11 and 12 on the G and B strings, and returning back to 8 and 7 on the same two strings. So, and then I just moved that whole sequence down a semitone to B flat. So exactly the same, but everything moved down one fret. And then I move it down one more fret. So I'm just moving from B to B flat to A. And playing the same thing over each chord change. And then over a D7 or D9 chord, I'm playing D, F sharp, A, C, D. So a D7 arpeggio. So that's 5 on A, 4 to 7 on D, 5 to 7 on G, and then an F natural to F sharp, 6 to 7 on the B string, to A on 5, and then a slide down from a couple of octaves, so sliding down from D on 7 and D on 10 on the G and E strings. And then we're just into a repeat of what we played earlier. Okay, and then we're going to the solo section. So after we've got, okay, so the first bit lick I played was I'm playing a D on 7 on the G string to a D on 10 on the E string, and I'm then going down the G minor pentatonic scale. So D, D, C, B flat, G. So that's 7 on G, then 10, 8, 6 on E, to 8 on B, then a little sort of rolling between the F and D on 6 on the B string and 7 on the G string, and re-picking that D and then going chromatically down D flat to C. So yeah, so 7, 6, 5. Then we got to this bit which sounds to me like the stripper, which is, so we've got very similar. So I'm playing B flat, that's 3 on the G string, to 4, to B natural, then D to E, 3 to 5 on the B string, to G, which is 3, a little bend and release on 5, bend to B flat and release, so G on 3 and then E flat on 4. So that's where we go to the C minor chord. So rather than E natural, we're playing accidental there. We've got a E flat. So yeah, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 5 bend, release, 3, 4, 4. And the second time we go very similar start, B flat to B, 3 to 4, 3 to 5, D to E, G on 3 on the E string, then 5, 3, A, G, and then we slide up to C on 8, and then C sharp on 9. Okay, and then we're going up to the neck, on up to 15. So we've got this. So that's our next lick. So I'm starting on 15, D on the B string, to G on 15 on the E string. And then shifting position, now playing 13, 12, 11, 10. Going chromatically down from F, E, E flat, D. Then a C on 13, on B, the B string. Then B flat to B, D and D on 10. So that's 11, 12 on the B string, 10 on the E string, and 2 Ds on 12 on the D string. So and then I'm playing a chromatic run, C to B. So I'm playing that on 10 to 9 on the D string, then going back up, 10, 11, 12. So C, B, C, C sharp, D. And then play another D, but this time I'm switching to 7 on the G string. So I'm ready for the next part of this solo. I'm just playing that as 4 slides. So okay, and then we've got, so we've got this, so I'm playing a D to F on 6, and then back to D on 7, and then just playing 6 and 6 together, and then 5 and 6, so keeping that F kind of on top. It doesn't matter if you don't. Then going down to B flat, G to B flat again. So 3 to 5 on the D string, back to 3 on the G string. Okay, then we've got a couple of B flat to B to D. So that's 3, 4, 3 on the G and B strings. Twice. Then the next bit I start on a B flat. And then do a little trill where I hammer to 4. And then pull off 4, 3, 2, open. And then slide 3 to 4. So, and so I'm sliding now 3 to 4, 3 B, sorry, on the B string, that's a D. Then to G on 3, F on 6, E on 5. So and then I've got D, E flat E. So a little chromatic 3, 4, 5 on the B string. G on 3. B flat to A, 6 to 5. Then G to E to G. And 3. And then we end with a little just going down the G blues scale. Something like that. Can't quite remember the exact rhythm, but it's basically just going down the scale. So just listen for the rhythm. So I've just got B flat, a little bend to G to F. So 6 to 3 to 6 to 3 to 6 to 5 to 3, D flat to C to B flat, G to F, and it ends on a D on 5. Something like that. But it just goes down the scale. So 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5. Okay, and next we'll take a look at the chords and then the bass. On the recording of this song there isn't a rhythm guitar part, but I thought I'd add some because it's a nice one for 2 guitars to play. So I'm starting with a G, and then just playing a G6 by just moving my little finger onto the 5th fret of the B string. And then a C minor to D7. So so got that twice, and then G, E minor 7, A minor 7, D9, so G, A minor 7, D9, and then that repeats. And then I went to G7, then just B, B flat, A, and stop on a D7 or a D or a D9, whatever you want. It's just a stop there, and then a repeat of that section, and over the solo it's the same chords I was playing on the main melody, but I'm just playing it just a strum on each chord at the start. G, and not playing the D7, so just going G to C minor, G, C minor, and then I was playing G, E minor 7, and then I did a little substitution here. So rather than playing A minor 7, the bass played the A, but I just so we got this nice little change here. So do 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 do. So I was playing a 7, 8, 7, and 8. So it's an E minor 7 flat 5. So instead of going do 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 do, I played just a little change there, which is just nice to mix things up a bit. But you could get away just with playing A minor 7 to D9. Okay, all works. And then that just repeats again. And the second time I just played it the normal way. E minor 7, A minor 7, so G, E minor 7, A minor 7, D9. Okay, and then back into, we went back into, and there's like a bass solo and stuff, which I haven't included because it's mainly a guitar lesson, but I will take a look at a simple version of the bass part next. On the bass, I started on the G chord by playing, so G, B, E, D, B. So 3 on the bottom string, then 2 to 2 on the A and D strings, then 5 to 2 on the A string. And I'm going C, E flat, D, C, 3, 6, 5, 3. And do that twice. Then just G on 5 on D string, E on 7 on the A string, A on 5 on the bottom string, D on 5, and then we've got, I'm playing G on 3, then chromatically going B, C, C sharp, D, so 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's over our G chord. And then I'm going down G, C, B, A. So 5, 3, 2, open. And then we're back to, so bum, 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 bum. And then the second time, as we're going back to go into the kind of bridge section, I'm now going G, F, E, E flat, D, C, B, A. So I'm playing 5, 3, 2, 1, and then I have a 5 or open. So I was 5, 3, 2, open. So G, F natural, E, E flat, D, C, B, O. And then over bum ba dum bum ba ba ba. I'm just playing B. Just playing a B, a root, a fifth, root, fifth. So B, F sharp, B, F sharp. 7, 9, 9, 9. The bottom 3 strings. And moving it down to B flat, 1 semitone, A, move it down 1 more semitone, and then on the kind of offbeat one, bam, a D, on 5 on the A string. And then I was just playing the same for the verse and the same bass line I played over the guitar solo, which uses the same chords as the main melody section. So great fun one to play, and classic there. So enjoy Nivram, Marvin backwards of course, from the Shadows. Cheers buddies!